We have a top look in the WNBA playoffs between the New York Liberty and the Las Vegas Aces. I'll be breaking it down here in just a bit. I am Ronald Kabang from WagerTalk.com and TheMoneyBaller.com. My September All Access clients over at WagerTalk were very happy. I was the number one handicapper last month. We went 66, 36, and 3, 64%, 65% hit rate. And we were up over 38.9 units, meaning $100 betters. We're up close to $3,900 there. And we are already starting October with profit after we went 3-1 yesterday between the WNBA and MLB. And shout out to everyone who purchased my 4% $5 play on Tuesday. We cashed with the links against the spread there. And I have another 4% play on Friday in the WNBA as well. It's a total play, and we are 22-8, a 22-8 run, 73.3% on WNBA totals since the beginning of June. And I've hit 85.7% of my WNBA plays rated 4% or greater. So that's what's going on in the WNBA. I also have already several top plays for the week up between the WNBA, NFL, and Premier League. They are all available on Wager Talk on my page, wt.buzz/RC. You can see that scrolling down on the bottom banner right there. And first-time subscribers, they can use promo code RC50 to get 50% off any all-access package over at Wager Talk. And with that said, let's dive into this matchup between the Aces and the Liberty. Liberty, they've owned the Aces so far this season. They've won every matchup during the regular season, and they're now up 2-0 in the semifinals of the WNBA playoffs. But instead of focusing on the side, I'm actually looking towards a total. And first thing I want to talk about was the Aces, their three-point shooting. They shot 28% from deep in game one, and then in game two, they actually shot 44% from three. And I do think that they are going to come back down to earth a little bit. I don't think 44% from three against an elite Liberty perimeter defense is sustainable. And also, the Liberty's defense within the paint, I can't forget that. During the season, including the playoffs, actually, opponents are shooting under 50% from within the paint against this Liberty defense. And it's not just the bigs either. If you look at a couple of the blocks that came from the Liberty in game two, came from Sabrina and Sloot, the guards. So even the guards are coming to play when defending the paint there. And when you watch game two, based on Coach Hammond's actions in game two, clearly the Aces' goal in game three is going to be locking down on the defensive side of the ball. That means to me, their offense could potentially come down a bit, especially if Kelsey Plum sees reduced minutes, because I mean, Coach Hammond really went to her after one of those timeouts and really grilled her for her defensive effort. And if that happens, the Aces offensive rating actually drops off significantly. With Kelsey Plum on the court, their offensive rating is 106. When she's off the court, it's down to 100. And not to mention too, the rotation is only 6 players deep right now with Stokes out. So they'll need to really slow the game down to preserve some energy for, to close out this game basically. And they're going to need this win since they're down 2-0. And with a slower pace, obviously meaning less opportunities to score. And from a trend perspective, I have a few trends here that really point toward a specific play. The Liberty side, when the Liberty are on the road after opponents went over their team total in their previous matchup, the Aces did go over their team total in the last one. The opponents are 8-1 to their team total under. And if you look at the Liberty as dogs, there only been three dogs 3 times this season, and all 3 times their opponents stayed under their team total. And that includes both games against the Aces in Las Vegas, which is the same situation that's going to be happening here on Friday. And then on the Aces side, on the season, including the playoffs, 31-13 to their team total under overall. And if they're home favorites, 15-6 to their team total under. And then another one here, 5-1 to their team total under when facing a team they previously went over their team total against, and they did that in game 2. So a lot of things really pointing towards the team total under on the Aces side. I'm seeing 84.5 for the team total for the Aces side right now. I just think that's a few points too high. The stats, the trends, the potential game flow for the Aces, all really pointing towards them staying under their team total of 84.5. Once again, that's the breakdown. Once again, head over to wt.buzz/RC for free and premium picks and packages. And once again, RC50 to get 50% off any all access pass over at Wager Talk. And for all your personal betting needs, head over to themoneyballer.com. You could also see that link scrolling on the bottom down there. They have all the stats, trends, and insights you need to make informed betting decisions. You can also use same promo code RC50 to get 50% off your first billing cycle over at themoneyballer.com. That site is actually my main source for handicapping sports, specifically WNBA, NFL, NBA, and MLB. To me, my opinion, it should be yours too. And that's the end of the video here. Whether you fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with all your actions. Till next time, peace.